fucking wall hard enough.
Yeah, I think I could have hit it a little bit harder.
First heat. Green flag. This is the first heat up here at Pie Hills, and somebody's already off the track because has taken
The lead.
second place. Why does it say, oh, first place? Maldo is hot on his bumper
Shaggy's
by
back a
about
little bit.
4 or 5 car lengths as they go up into the next right-hand turn and down the hill over Yason Bump. Around DMS turn, last right to the front stretch. Maldo just barely touches the wall. Flying down the front stretch. Shaggy is in third. Maldo chasing Maldo's in second, who's chasing Mr. B Calls. They take turn one. Do a little fencing coming down there. Into dirt two.
Aldo's caught up to B Cause a little bit.
Maldo is catching B Calls about a car length and a half. Slam on the brakes, grabbing third gear. Shaggy comes up and rubs Maldo just a little bit on the rear right.
Just lets him know he's
Comes
there.
up to B Calls. He's slowly on the brakes, back into the hard right, up across the front stretch.
B Cause hits the wall a little bit.
Just tap-a-roo up against the wall.
Shaggy
Hard on the
fast
brakes
over
into the U-turn
39.89.
one.
39.989. Shaggy passes for second, but it doesn't work. And
Maldo
Maldo's
takes
in the lead now.
Maldo takes the lead. B Calls is right behind him.
Shaggy's right behind him as well.
It's
But
a
Bob-
tight race up here.
Yeah, Bob, can Maldo really see the lead through those sunglasses? I'm not sure.
Shaggy undercuts B Calls around that turn. Down through the Yason jump. Hard right onto the front stretch, which up for the anthill. Maldo slides her sideways. Finds the grip he's looking for. Shaggy's got to run. They slams on the brake and makes the hard right.
They all piling into the corner.
Trading paint between the three of them as they go down into turn two. We'll call that the DMS chicane. Call that hilltop right. Shaggy's
pulled away from him just a little bit.
Yes, he is, Jim. He is pulling away just ever so lightly. Oh, lost a good bit of speed there. Maldo is right back on him, fighting for the position as he slammed on the brakes into turn one. Shaggy upset the car, goes off the track.
They both pass him for first and second.
Maldo regains the position, takes B Calls with him. As they go up through the dirt chicane and hilltop right. B Calls goes wide.
B Calls.
Yep. Maldo smacks in the wall just a little bit into the guardrail on the inside. Hard right back down to the front stretch. Maldo still has the position, followed by Shaggy, and B Calls brings up the third.
Shaggy has the fast lap of the 39.488.
Yes, sir. Followed by Maldo with a 39.696, and B Calls brings it up with a 40.877 as they go through DMS chicane. Up to the hilltop right.
Maldo goes a little wide. Shaggy gets a pretty good corner.
Yes, he does. He goes a little shallow in there, gets a little oversteer as he pulls out.
Oh, and Shaggy about hits the sand.
Just about got into the anthill.
The anthill there. I forgot what it was called.
Into rock hard, right?
Oh,
Shaggy hits the pile of rocks.
And B Cause catches up to him.
As he tries
gets
to take,
on two wheels.
Yeah, try to utilize that little bit of banking. It's on the inside. Up onto hilltop right as he slam on the brakes. B Calls is following in Shaggy's tire prints. As it goes down, Shaggy gets into the wall after bumping the anthill. B Calls takes the position. Shaggy's back in the throttle.
Fast lap belongs to Maldo with 39.051, and they both into
Both
rock.
of them. Both of them getting to the rock in the apex of turn one as they go back down to the DMS chicane. All three of them did.
Maldo got it too.
That's the car owner back there screaming in the background.
Shaggy rubs the inside wall a little bit.
You can't shake it off of Shaggy, though. He's on it. You watched that anthill that time.
Second league event showing
Final lap.
because and he's putting up a fight.
No call.
Because is putting up a fight. Into
Shaggy
rock
slams
one.
into the door of him.
Shaggy might have a front left tire. Look like it's a little wobbly.
Forgot to check
I
his
don't
air
know.
pressure.
Yeah,
I think you'll be just fine.
you can see the sparks.
Meanwhile, Maldo has Maldoed his
Might
ass
have
to
the
a
win.
nice, commanding lead.
And he
So
has
go
a
over the
win.
last jump down the chicane.
And come
Gonna
to
be
a
a final
line.
lap
Into the
battle.
last turn.
Oh,
And
oh
because
no,
smacks the
Shaggy
wall,
gets it.
Shaggy takes the position across the line.
That was a good race to watch.
That
For
was
second
good.
and third. Yeah, I can hear you.
Can now.
Can now. Thursday Night Fights brought to you by Traces in the Sand, New York Times bestseller by Dick Dragon. As we're about to go green. I just entertained the shit out of myself.
I think you do everybody.
Oh, good. I'm
Tighten
here
it
for
up.
something. Tighten it up, tighten it up.
Green flag, go.
Green flag and they're off. Rock one is the first turn as they slide her on around there. Maldo overdoes it just a little bit.
Shaggy over.
Because corrects him as Shaggy takes the lead down through the DMS chicane. Slamming on the brakes on the hilltop right as they slide her on in there. Maldo's gaining a little bit of position as the overseer's coming out of the back. Tail just a sliding out over the jump. Down through the last right-hand turn and on to the front stretch. Any wall touchers? Yes, Mr. B calls. Touch the wall. Never let it fail you. Into rock turn one.
Shaggy runs
Shaggy goes a little wide. They're both off the track. Side by side, they race down through the DMS chicane as they go flying through the dirt past the trees.
Shaggy hits the tires.
Up through the hilltop right. Maldo slides are a little wide. Shaggy slides are a little shallow. They come out side by side, rubbing paint with each other. Over top of Yates and jump.
Whoa!
Oh, cars everywhere. Saved
Wow.
it.
Save.
Good save, Maldo.
Ken Block couldn't have saved that.
True. Because runs a fast lap with a 41.653.
Same on the brakes. Maldo goes in. B calls, comes up, catches him for a second. Shaggy's still got the lead as they go down through the DMS chicane. Little rubbing into the wall.
Caution, caution.
Caution on the speedway. Lap 4. As they reline up the cars.
Tight battling. It happens. Alright, because you're out front. And it'll be Shaggy and Maldo.
As they reline up the grid, B calls is up front. B calls is up front.
Caution cars go to the rear. Yeah, you
Yes,
go
sir.
To,
Get
you
up
go
front.
To first. Then Shaggy will be behind you, and then Maldo.
Keep it about 45 miles an hour.
Alright, tighten it up. And green flag.
Green flag drops. They make the hard right into rock 1. Maldo goes just a little bit wide. He's going to take out a little bit of fencing as he comes up behind B calls. Down
Yeah,
through
he
the
wanted to
DMS
do some
chicane.
Designing.
Yeah. Hector's
Not to
brother
try and get
Felipe.
Too many distractions.
Hector's brother Felipe is going to replace that fence.
Hector's still not happy about his grass from last week.
No, it's not even grown back yet. Takes a while. I'm glad somebody remembered where I was going with that.
Oh, I do. Yep.
As they slam on the brakes going into...
The bill was not cheap from last week.
No, that's a lot of sod and grass seed, bud.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Down through the DMS chicane and back up the hill into the... what did I call this?
Something chicane.
High turn. High turn one. Hilltop.
That damn corner.
That damn corner. Over the hilltop turn, down through the jump, into the last right, down through the front stretch. V Calls is in second, Baldo is in third. Both chasing Shaggy as they slam on the brakes into rock turn one.
Will somebody please recruit a fucking Scooby?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, we need a Scooby.
Is there even a Scooby that plays this game? Have you guys seen a Scooby? I haven't.
Mission, you can change your name to Scooby.
Well, then he'll go to the rookie series.
Well,
We need
I guess
a
there's
Hector.
benefits.
We need a Hector.
Go back down.
We need a Hector, a Jose, and a Sanchez, and then we need somebody called INS to chase after him around the track.
Thought about changing my name to
Are we
Whistle
gonna
Lips
get
69.
booted for that?
Slamming on the brakes into a hard turn, rock one. Although goes just a little bit wide there.
They are not separating, that's for sure.
They definitely
All
are
within
not
range.
separating.
What you guys think
Down
of
to
Whistle
the
Lips?
DMS. I like it.
Who's winning?
Whistle Lips. Into hilltop right.
Don't worry. As long as you hit How's Your Bush so we can say Whistle Lips smacking all over How's Your Bush.
Who's
Chief
winning?
Longhole is waiting
How's
in
Your
the back.
Bush has wet lips all over Whistle Lips.
Okay, let's let these guys race. We're getting
Nappy hair.
Oh, Becaws looking to take the lead. Backs off a little bit.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you?
Maldo's just content stalking back here in the back as they go through DMS chicane, back up into the hilltop turn right.
Yep. Getting ready to almost the halfway.
The fastest lap at this point is 39.8, missed by Mr. Shaggy. And then a 39.9 because Great Maldo is in a 40. Slamming on the brakes, taking it into rock turn one.
Aldo's just waiting for that second half charge. That's what he's doing.
Indeed.
Do we have any record of the quickest first-time winner? Does anybody know?
I know who it wasn't.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
Because if Because wins this, he might be the quickest first-time winner.
Hence, past season 1, I would not know.
Because it took me a season and a half.
Oh, B-Call smacks into the wall in the front stretch.
Got some wheel
At the same
damage.
time, we didn't have different classes. But...
Yeah, we didn't have this series when we started.
Slam on the brakes around rock turn one as they go down through the DMS chicane. Shaggy has a lead by about 8 car lengths, I'd say. Back to the
This
uphill and
track's got
into.
all kind of technical. Change at any given moment.
I like it.
Yep.
It's a very fun track, that's for sure.
Down through the Yason bump. The last right onto the front stretch. We're just going to call that Ant Hill right. Reminds everybody. He calls us hard on the brakes as he comes out of turn one. Slams on the throttle, grabs third gear, approaching 70, 80 miles an hour down through the DHS chicane.
Is this the main?
Yeah.
This is.
How many laps are left?
12 of 20.
And then we have the semi-pros.
Correct.
Okay. I don't know if I'm going to make it.
And Hill right.
What's going on, Mission?
Is it complete lap
Well, we're
12?
down to one car right now, so I have to take her to work at night, and she has to be there at 8:30. So Like right when we do
Ooh.
right when we do the pros, I have to leave. That's why I had to leave last week.
Gotcha.
And I feel bad when you guys have to wait on me.
Take her to work early.
Uber.
Tell
That's
her
what
you'd
somebody said
rather be
last week,
early
too.
than late.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna want to leave early too because it's snowing. God damn it.
Right.
Uh,
That's what I say.
Down
Either
the
that or
anthills.
buy her a
Well-
fucking snowmobile.
in any other time, she'd be like, "No, we're leaving at 8."
Call in sick. COVID,
Well-
baby, COVID.
Well, she fucking works at a hospital unless they call if you can't get there because of weather. They'll call you a hotel you can stay at. It's fucking weird. Like I can't already
Yeah.
get there, so what's the point?
Where I live, they have a bunch of Jeep clubs that will go around and pick people up for like
Because
nurses
it's
at the
fun
hospital and
Shaggy
stuff.
Down.
Mhm.
I think
Nice.
because is thirsty. Thirsty for
I think
a
I would
win.
just say, "Hey, come pick me up. I just want to have fun."
Yeah, no doubt.
What a run out of the
Indeed.
corner.
Because the stalking Shaggy caught a lot of ground down the front stretch. Damn near touches his bumper as they go through rock turn 1, down through the DMS chicane. Shaggy gets a little bit of breathing room by about 5 or 6 car lengths. Hard on the brakes into the hill, top right. Shaggy
gets that
smacks into the
inner
inner wall.
We got a different ball game. That suspension damage is gonna set that car just a little bit.
Hard on the brakes into rock turn 1. Oh, because is coming out of it.
He's got the fastest lap too, to 39.6.
Brings that 6-7 car gain to about a half a car length as they go through the chicane up into the hill top right. Slamming on the brakes because it's going to take the inside and take the position.
That suspension's
Side
really
by
kicking
side.
in. You can tell Shaggy's gotten a little bit of a fight there.
Car's just a little bit upset. And Shaggy?
Man, its front end looks angry.
Yes, it does. Hard on the brakes into rock turn 1. Who's going to get through it? You avoid the rock pile. That's a good message right there. Shaggy goes through the chicane as he goes up into the hilltop turn. Has a small lead over B Calls by about 3 car lengths as they go over to Yates and Hump and down into Ant Hill turn. Down through the front stretch, they go flying. B Calls catches him usually right about here as they cross the line. Lap 18, hard on the brakes into right rock turn run.
Oh,
Back at it.
Yes, it scratches my butt. B Calls is taking the position away as they go through the chicane. Pass the tires up into hilltop right. B Calls slams on the brake. Shaggy is right on his bumper. Down through Yates and jump.
oh,
Oh, they get into
Just
each other a little
throws
bit.
it in
Shaggy
there.
gets into the wall, throws it in there. They still both keep command of their cars. Approaching lap 19 as they slam on the brakes into rock turn 1. Oh, Shaggy goes a little wide. B Calls goes a little thin. Gets him. All you know, 1994 is said to be all kinds of messages. Some are better than others. B Calls goes to Shaggy is right beside him as they top to the hilltop. Right hand turn. Going down through the down stretch over to Yates and bump. One more time around as they go down through the front stretch. Last lap, no cautions. They slam on the brakes into rock 1. Who's it going to be? They're both being extremely careful. A little contact made as they come out. Shaggy has the position by about a car length and a half, maybe 2. through the DMS chicane back up to the uphill. Hilltop turn 2. Back into the throttle into the Yason jump for the last time. They both go just a little bit wide around Anthill. Small contact is making. Who's going to make it? Because it's got to be smacking each other and across the line.
Oh my God, what a race.
Wow. Holy crap. Nice.